The Tunnel Job, the true story of the Banco Central heist in the heart of Fortaleza, Brazil, in the year 2005. Something extraordinary was happening beneath the city streets, something so bold and so meticulous. It would later be known as one of the greatest bank heists in modern history. It all began when a group of highly organized criminals rented a small house on Rua 25 de Marco, just a few blocks away from the Banco Central, one of the most secure banks in the country. They claimed to be starting a landscaping business. They brought in equipment, trucks, and workers. To any passerby, it looked like just another small business setting up shop. But behind closed doors and beneath the floors a very different operation was taking place. Over the course of 3 months, working mostly at night, the crew began digging a tunnel, nearly 80 meters long, that would stretch from their rented house to directly underneath the banker's vault. The tunnel wasn't crude or unstable, it was a marvel of underground engineering. It had electric lights, reinforced wooden walls, air ventilation systems, and a clear path straight to millions in cash. They dug carefully, cautiously, avoiding water pipes and electrical lines. No one suspected a thing. On the surface, the men continued pretending to be landscapers, even selling grass and garden supplies to maintain their cover. Then came the weekend of August 6, 2005. The bank was closed for the weekend. That was their moment. In total silence, the gang broke through the final layer of the vault floor. They entered the Banco Central's money storage room and, over several hours, removed bag after bag of unmarked, used Brazilian reais, total of 160 million reais, worth around $70 million USD. Because the money was not newly printed and carried no tracking devices, it was almost impossible to trace. By the time bank employees arrived on Monday morning, the gang had vanished, leaving behind only an empty vault and a hole in the floor. The crime sent shockwaves through Brazil and around the world. How could a group of ordinary-looking men pull off a heist so big, so carefully planned, without anyone noticing? The police launched one of the largest investigations in Brazilian history. Over the next few months and years, several members of the gang were caught, and part of the money was recovered, but a large portion, tens of millions of dollars, was never found. Some suspects vanished forever. What made the Banco Central heist so legendary wasn't just the amount of money stolen, it was the precision, the planning, and the sheer audacity of digging a tunnel under a city and into a high-security bank. To this day, many of the masterminds remain unidentified, and much of the stolen fortune remains lost.